What up, y'all? It's Coffee tapping back in with some hip hop news, guys. We got some good topics lined up here. Make sure join the discussion, get in them comments, man. But first up, once again, on this dating hip hop over there on Instagram, killing the game. Really built that platform up. Shout out to that guy. He's hard working over there every day, hitting with that content. And he shared today that it was the anniversary back in 2012 of when Canibus pulled out the notebook after he got washed up by Dizaster. And listen, man, on this dating hip hop, pulled out or he put it up as Canibus presents the notebook. Man, that dude's got jokes. It was hilarious. He played the part where Canibus started talking about how he wanted the people to hear his bars and whatnot, and he's not a good freestyler, which I was shocked to hear that. Like, I always looked at Canibus like that man would just hop in a cypher anytime, anywhere, and just proceed to start spitting. And apparently that's not him. But he plays this funny, dramatic music, like The Notebook. You feel me? It was some funny stuff, but looking back on that, guys, what does everyone think? All the hip hop heads out there, I show Canibus a lot of love on this channel whenever I give my commentary. Not that Canibus gives a damn, who is Jay Coffee Talk, right? But Canibus is just dope to me, coming up, really getting into hip hop at the era that I did, was really when that LL Cool J beef started brewing, where they started going back and forth, and I really, really rocked with Canibus. I still do. I respect him to the fullest. But every time that notebook thing comes up, I'm always like, man, out of any artist that you could hear, like if you heard what happened, but you didn't hear who it was, and you didn't know, I bet not a lot of people would be like, oh, that was Canibus. Like, he just did not seem like that dude to do that. Now, whenever I have brought that up in my commentary and videos, a lot of people get very pissed, when I ever put it out there, like, yo, what kind of tarnish did this put on Canibus's aura as an MC? Did this do some irreversible damage to him? You know what I mean? Because it's just like, in my opinion, I don't know. I'm not really the battle rap guy, but this just felt like this was hip hop blasphemy. I don't know. Tap in. Let me know what y'all think. Link to On This Date in Hip Hop's video will be pinned in the comments if you guys didn't see it. If you're seeing this, I'm sure you've seen that. You feel me? Because that dude has a way bigger platform than me. But moving along, I thought this was pretty interesting, man. Biggie and Jam Master Jay's daughter are teaming up to bring a New York style pizza spot to LA. It'll be open real soon, like within a couple days, I believe. And it's called Juicy Pizzeria. They're gonna have all the slices, all kinds of other food as well, soul food, Jamaican jerk chicken, oxtail, all kinds of stuff on the menu. It doesn't seem that it's gonna be strictly pizza, but I really think that this is a good idea, right? Because that's kind of what they were saying, like, it would be a good way to rep for Biggie, every day, and bring something like, what I'm trying to say is they hit it on the head by bringing good pizza to LA. Okay, now I don't frequent LA, but I've heard from a lot of people that LA pizza ain't all that. And being from someone who comes from a spot where pizza, wings, all that good stuff is like, known as one of the best spots in the country that you can get it, you would think that when you would go other places, how could people mess up pizza and wings and things like that? And believe me, they do horribly. Like, I feel bad for a lot of people out there that have probably never ate a decent pizza in their life. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of spots that you go and the best pizza in town is like Domino's and Little Caesars and ish like that. I truly don't understand it. Pizza, wings, it's all very, very simple to make. When I lived in Florida, the pizza was trash. Like, disgusting. You know what I mean? And someone once tried to tell me, yo, it has to do with the humidity in the air. It flux the dough all up. There's no way around it. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but comment, guys, if you are, a pizza connoisseur, you feel me? And you've traveled, like, where your hometown is, pizza is serious. And then you go other places and it's straight buns. You know, I really feel bad for a lot of people out there, you know, have just probably never had a good slice in their life. But Tiana and Tyra, Biggie and Jam Master Jay's daughters, bringing that NY pizza to the West Coast. I think that's a dope idea. Let me know what y'all think. Next up, we got Belushi. No, not the huge, massive star Belushi. You know what I mean? One of the most epic comedians to ever touch the mic. We're talking about Jim Belushi, you know what I mean? The little homie, you know? But nah, he's a decent actor. Who's ever binge watched According to Jim? Probably no one in their life, right? But Jim Belushi, who's heavy in the cannabis game now, you know, as you'll see this tweet that I'm about to share with you guys where he, you know, reminisces on chilling with the late, great Tupac Shakur. Ends like he tweets, and then at the end he signs it almost as his signature. Cannabis farmer Jim Belushi. You know, he's real heavy in the cannabis game. And he shared this following tweet. It says, "Every time I watch the sunrise, I think of Tupac. We once watched the sunrise together after a long night. It was quiet for a second. Then he looked at me and said, 'I'm a thug. I prefer the sunrise.' I really don't know what that means, but I still live by it to this day." So seems Belushi and Pac, which comment, guys, where does gang related rate on your, like all the movie film buffs out there, where does gang related rate for you guys? Like, I thought that was a very, very good movie, man. I'll never forget. You guys remember, you know, a lot of corruption going on, and Belushi played a good bad guy in that film. He was a snake to the fullest. Remember, he was ready to go blow that stripper's brains out and everything. You know, they straight manufactured a case. And when it all came tumbling down, he was, you know, willing to do whatever he had to do, kill everything to, you know, further his position and not go down. But when the guy that they, you know, coerced into taking, you know, the body that they went and killed and said, we'll just go say it was gang related. When it turned out that the guy was this, you know, genius, amazing doctor, you know, with a heart of gold and everything, when he sobered up and realized what it really was, you know, that he was innocent and he should not sit behind bars, that the attorney that James Earl Jones played showed up to save the day. Apologies, y'all. When Tupac and Belushi get together, they say, "Man, how do you pick the one guy out of everyone that you could pick to frame for a murder? You pick a heart surgeon, you know, who used to do open heart surgeries in third world countries just to save lives. The guy was a saint, you know, but his life had just went awry, and he was drinking himself, you know, to a slow death." And Belushi was like, "Man, I found him on the corner, drunk, pissing on himself. Like, what was I supposed? Like, how was I supposed to know this?" That was a really good part of the movie, man. Pac really got it in when it came to the acting. Like, he really was not in a bad movie, and it seems anyone that he worked with, they got together and hung out. You know, like Bullet, Mickey Rourke, Tupac, which I spoke on the channel before, fire ass movie. You know, it's the one Pac movie that gets left out of the discussion a lot. Like, a lot of people just have seemed to not seen Bullet before. I don't know what it is, but anyways, him and Tupac were like brothers, you know, to the point where Mickey Rourke was ready to go and knock Whack 100 out. And believe me, Mickey's got them hands too. We heard, you know, dude was a boxer for real. Like, he was ready to knock Whack 100 out when he was talking Sideways, leading up to the All Eyes on Me movie coming out. And then what was the other one? Gridlocked. Tim Roth, you know, from Reservoir Dogs and all those movies. Tupac took him and I believe the female lead in the movie to the studio, and they recorded some stuff together, just fucking around, having a good time. So, you know, it seems like everyone who worked with Tupac, like outside of hip hop, I mean, in hip hop, we already know how Tupac's name rings bells, and everyone recognizes him for the genius and hard worker that he was, and all the accolades and achievements, you know, that he got to in his career. But I'm saying outside of the hip hop world and the acting world, it seems like all these like actors and actresses just loved Tupac. Like, everyone was moved by this guy, no matter how he came into your life. it seems everyone has nothing but love for Pac. So I don't know. I just wanted to share that with y'all. Belushi and Tupac watching the sunrise, probably after a night of partying, filming gang related, right? Moving along, last story. This is a good one, y'all. I shared on the channel the other day about Meek Mill, Jay-Z, Michael Rubin, some other, rich individuals pitched in to get Robert Kraft, the Patriots owner, a blue Bentley for his birthday. And, he came out all happy, shedding a tear, you know what I mean? Giving a hug. Oh, thank you, And as we know, he helped, work with getting Meek out of prison and everything like that. And they got a prison reform thing going together. He even was rocking that Meek Mill championships necklace chain for a while after the Patriots' last Super Bowl title. But peep it, Jay-Z and Meek are getting roasted like ruthlessly on social media for getting Kraft this gift, man. What do you guys think about this? Like, these are funny, man. Now, some are from celebrities, some are, an internet personality, some are just random fans, who were tweeting about it or whatever. But Deezus from Deezus and Mero said, how do you have 6.9 billion and you're still dreaming? And that really makes me wonder when I seen this, and when they gifted him with this car, and he was like, oh, I've been dreaming of this. Like, I was wondering that myself, like how you're rich as fuck. You know what I mean? Like, how could you, why couldn't you get a Bentley? I was wondering, like, are they just hard to get? There's only so many of them of certain colors or something like that, where you got to be on a list or know someone. I wondered that myself. Mark Lamont Hill said, I'm just here for the commentary. Seems he already knew it was going to be straight comedy. Jay-Z and Meek really got Robert Kraft, a white billionaire, a Bentley. That's from Hood Geek at Bleak God on Twitter. This guy Spider said Meek would give 5 black kids $20 and pitching in to buy a white billionaire a luxury car. Sounds like very Meek behavior. Shaking my head. Then let's see. Hold on, y'all. My bad. 6-9 year billing. I'm just here for the commentary. We already did that one. Meek Mill gave them little hustling kids $20 and bought Kraft a Bentley. There's no bigger cornball alive. So once again, another mention of when he gave those kids $20. Meek will never live that one down. Let's see. My bad. I know there's another one. Meek Mill and Robert Kraft driving past the poor kids in Philly right now, and there's like a gif up, a meme. Like, I don't know. This is real. And another one, Priority Status says, this can't be the same Meek that gave the 5 water boys $20 to split. Meek is real problematic. So everyone, I didn't even think of that when I saw that they gifted him the whip. I knew people definitely would have something to say about it, but like, I don't know how, that punchline didn't pop into my head, because Meek was getting relentlessly roasted for that some months back when he gave them kids that 20. So what do you guys think about that? Meek, Jay-Z, and everyone gifting them the Bentley, all these jokes. Let me know your thoughts, as well as all the other topics we covered on this one, guys. Make sure to sub to the channel and hit the bell. It's Jay Coffee Talk, dropping content every day, music, news, sports, and more. I'm out of here. Thanks for watching. Peace.